What's up, gamers? This is NGG here with another review. This time it is for Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins. Now we normally know me as a Nintendo channel, but I do review games that I enjoy from time to time and games that I play on any other console I'm playing them. And I want to start this off as this game should be either played before the first game or played right after the first game. I played it right after the first game, and I think I had a much better time playing it that way than if I would have played it before the first one. Anyway, this is not a turn-based RPG or an action RPG. This is like a Souls-like game for any of you guys who have played. I played this on easy, so thankfully it has an easy mode because I don't know how to play Souls-like games. But if you don't know how to play them, putting it on easy will work for you. Let's get into story and then we'll get into gameplay. And so the story of this game is, it takes place before all the other Final Fantasies, obviously, because it's supposed to be the origins, and well, specifically before Final Fantasy 1, because this is a prequel to only Final Fantasy 1. Everything else, all the other Final Fantasies are usually on their own. But so you meet this guy named Jack, and he has like this crystal that he's holding, and then you meet two other characters like almost immediately afterwards that are also holding these crystals. And for some reason, like, these crystals are like linked up, and they like can feel each other, and the only thing these crystal bearers want to do is defeat chaos. Like, that's their main mission. They don't remember anything that happened to them beforehand. They're like, for some reason, their mind is erased, and the only thing they know to do is to defeat chaos. So that's what their mission is, that's where their goal is. And you immediately find out that while you're trying to clear like these crystals, or to get these crystals to shine, because they're black, they're not supposed to be black, and you don't understand why that is. So you know, you're speaking to the king sends you on a mission, and like things are happening, weird things when you get to these dungeons. Like you can see glimpses of things that have happened, like if they're currently happening or they're happening in the past. You don't know what's going on, like, but it's like if you've been there before and you don't understand what's going on. Like I said, the only driving goal that you know is that you gotta kill chaos, and chaos is your main goal to defeat. And so you're running around the map. This is not an open world map, unfortunately, like all the other Final Fantasies where you can roam the world map. It's like you have to click on a point and then you go into the dungeon or the town. There's only really one town that you can go in, and I don't think you can even explore that town. You just go into the shops, specifically by like, and we'll get into that in gameplay. But all right, let's get into gameplay now that we're talking about the world map. So in this game, the world map is a little different. The world map is not like all Final Fantasy games where you can roam around the free map, or at least not the old ones that I'm currently playing. You can't roam around the map. You can click the points and go into these places, and then go into like these dungeon areas. There's not really towns in this game that you can walk around in. It's also by like, you click a button, it takes you to a menu. So there's not like places you can go and people you can see. It's literally like points on a map. As I said before, this is a Dark Souls type game, so the fighting is gonna be in that vein. This is my first experience with it. To be fair, because I played it on easy mode, it did feel just like an action RPG. It didn't feel Souls-like. I don't know what a Souls-like is supposed to feel like, right? But it didn't feel any different than any other action RPG, except for the fact that I was getting lots and lots of equipment after beating bosses, to the point where I had to mass throw out items that kept clogging my way. Before I could pick up anything else, I had to drop some other stuff. And I'm assuming that's how Souls-like games work. Like you get a lot of stuff because it's meant to be harder. And I didn't play it on that. This is also, if you have friends online, this can be played online. I did not play this online because all the people I knew who had it weren't playing it at this point, which is unfortunate because I did want to play it as a multiplayer game as well. And if I ever come back, I will add an addendum to this review with the multiplayer. So if I have ever gone back and you're seeing this in the future, I'll put the link up above. But yeah, so you can play with, if you play with two real people, then the game is not like you can't switch from normal to easy. It's just normal mode. So just keep that in mind if you are playing and you want to play with people online, that it will not be, it won't be that you won't have the option to change the difficulty. So yeah, so you get, there's still class systems in this game where you, like, the fighting was a little difficult to grasp in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, I had a hard time like grasping what did what and how to throw my magic out, and that was difficult for me in the first half. I did record a walkthrough of this so that if you ever want to see me struggle bus in this game, it is on the channel, so you can watch that. Links will be in the description above and below to the playlist with my complete walkthrough from start to finish of this game. The only thing I don't have on the walkthroughs are usually me level grinding, so that's not a thing that you guys have to see. But to be fair, I don't think I ever level grinded in this game, but once or twice. So because it was on easy mode, I always had the level I needed to be at to continue on in the game. You can change your character's appearance. So I was playing, you play as Jack the whole time, but if you want to make it look like you're playing one of the other characters, you can like swap skins on Jack, but you're playing Jack for the most part. To be fair, you're not playing these other characters, which was something that they should have done. You should have been able to play all your characters and just swap in between them. That's so unfortunate that like literally the whole time it was you playing as Jack with a skin of your other fellow comrades, which was highly unfortunate. But yeah, I really enjoyed the action RPG gameplay mechanics that this game had to offer. The questing was not difficult. Like, they had subquests in each, like, so each mission you finish, you return to that world for a submission. And so if you wanted to do extra missions, you could, and I did do that. I think I did the submissions when I was level grinding. Sometimes I'd go back into the world, but that you would see on the map where to go and what to do. All right, so let's give Final Fantasy Origins a rating for you. Now, it was not like all the other Final Fantasies. I did not expect it to be. I did like the voice acting. I like that it was in English, because Koei Tecmo doesn't usually do voice acting in English. So I did like that. I'm gonna give it a 4. It was a solid 4 out of 5. I don't think it was the best Final Fantasy game, but I don't think it was the worst Final Fantasy game either. It had its good qualities. I would go back and play this game again with a group of people if that tells you how much I kind of like this game. It's not, like I said, it's not a great game, but it was good. It was a good playthrough. I would play it again. I would like to experience it on normal mode, I think, at one point. And so if I do play it again with friends, that's how I will experience it, because it'll be on normal mode. And it would be fun to see if I should start a new character or just go with the character I have, because he's already leveled up and grinded all and everything like that. So I hope this review wasn't too out of the everywhere. I am sick right now, So if it was, I'm sorry that like my brain not functioning well. But thanks for watching, guys. Happy gaming.